Y'all, I cannot believe I ruined my channel by uploading YouTube shorts. Let me tell you how.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
So, like everybody, when YouTube launched YouTube Shorts, they were like, if you upload these, it'll give your channel more access, you'll get to grow your channel faster. And the regular way for us to build our platform, to build our brand, is to get in front of more eyeballs. More eyeballs we get in front of, the more subscribers that we get access to. The more subscribers that we get access to, right, we get our plaques, we get monetized, so on and so forth. This is what they told us. This is what they told us, right? Am I saying anything different than what y'all was told? So, per usual, first of all, I was building my channel for years, right, without necessarily having, anything go viral or, get like millions of views or 100,000s of views, so on and so forth. So I thought the way to supercharge my channel would be to start uploading shorts, right? So then what I end up doing is going through making videos, right? Making videos. My first mistake, not having a demographic I was talking to directly. I didn't have anyone specifically that I was talking to. My channel is named KennyVsPoverty. The ideology behind the channel is to illustrate and document the journey that I'm on with trying to figure out how to overcome my personal situation, financially, spiritually, emotionally, so on and so forth. But in becoming that, because I started my channel so long ago, right, it was vlogging, it was side hustles, it was family stuff, it's been a lot. And what I've realized now is the first step to understanding how to grow on this platform is have a clear idea of who you're talking to. And see, now I know I am talking to me, a person in my situation that wants the things that I want out of life and just don't necessarily know how to get there, and has a little less experience than what I have with everything that I've tried. Okay? But that's the first step. The first step is finding, articulating, and honing in on a demographic that you're talking to. I didn't have that clear. So for me, the best chance to break out of the rut was YouTube Shorts. And I'm not going to say it was a bad idea, because now, as you can see, my channel has generated close to 1 million views, which is mind-blowing with where I started at. And I was getting 1 and 2 views per video, and it's been long. I started my YouTube channel, stopped recording and uploading videos for like 3 or 4 years, and when I started again, I had 11 subscribers. So now to have close to 2,000 subscribers and close to 1 million views collectively is amazing. But here's the crazy part. I ain't got paid. I ain't got no money. I didn't say I wanted to do this just for fun. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whilst I like doing the videos, right? I like recording the videos and I'm talking to the people and I feel like I can touch somebody. Dog, I'm supposed to be at work right now. I don't want to be. Y'all gonna see in the next video the job that I work just a couple times a week at night times. I hate it. So I'm trying to figure out what do I do? Like, how do I start getting views on my longer videos? Because ever since my short videos start getting 500 to 1,000, sometimes more than that views, my long videos are back to where they were, getting like 10 and 20 views. And that's with me posting them everywhere, on every social media. I'm putting links in my Instagram, my Facebook, everywhere, right? Until I start listening to the new YouTube gurus. And they're like, wait, stop. YouTube Shorts is ruining your channel. I'm like, now, you know, as per usual, you hear some stuff and you like, bro, that's literally the opposite of what YouTube told us to do. So I disregarded it for a long time. Somewhere in this process, a couple days ago, it just started hitting different. I'm like, because he explained it crazy. He said, listen, like it's like a highway, and the YouTube Shorts viewers are viewing your content and subscribing for what you provided them with in that moment. And they're going like 60 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? Right? But the pacing, the mentality, the expectations of your long form content viewer is insanely different. They're not through videos. They're sitting down, right? Hopefully like you are, right? At the desk, trying to learn something. And learning something is maybe highway, or not highway, but city driving, like 30 miles per hour. So you're trying to get a 60 mile per hour driver on the highway to slow down and watch your 30 mile per hour content, which is already crazy. Even crazier than that, when they go from where they are to even clicking on your content, right? If they just click, pop, pop, they click on a video. They seen a little video. They're like, oh man, that might be interesting, because of where they are in their life, because of where they are with their phone, because of where they are in their head. 60 miles per hour, remember? Because of where they are, they're not going to stay for the whole video. So they might start watching the beginning, be like, okay, well, let me get to the exciting parts. And now they fast forward through your whole joint. YouTube in the analytics, right? The company is looking at this as your video is trash. You understand? Listen, your video is trash. And because they're looking at it like your video is trash, they're not sending that video out to the world at large. So you would have to be successful that way, you would have to have a massive built-in audience. So I said, man, okay, let me do some research. And there's a channel, one of my favorite content creators, Vic Blends, as you'll see here. He has this many subscribers. He gets this many views with his short videos. And then when he posts a long form content video, it only gets this many views. So I said, oh my God, I gotta scrap my channel. So what do? Do I delete it? I said, okay, let me think. You'd have put in too much work to delete this, big dog. So I said, oh, I gotta separate it. I gotta make a long form content channel and then a short form content channel. So that's exactly what I did. So what I did, first of all, it's a hell of a situation to try to figure it out, because then like there's so many questions. Like, what do I do with all of the long form videos? Do I leave them? Do I delete them? Do I hide them? But some of them generate views. Like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to leave them. Then, okay, do I need a new email address to make a whole new YouTube channel? That's, I already got a different email address with a different YouTube channel that didn't work out. So is the analytics behind, if I just rebrand that channel, is the analytics going to work out the same? Okay, nope, that ain't the move. So then what do I do? Okay. So then I had to do some research and figure out that you can make a YouTube channel. You can have 2 YouTube channels with 1 email. So, okay, boom, going through that. Okay, boom, create the channel. Now, I did have some problems because by changing the username on my old channel, I want that same, my old username on my new channel. They ain't let me have it. You know what I'm saying? So that part didn't work out, but going through the process of understanding the content that you got to create. First of all, you got to trust YouTube to put your content in front of the people that you say you're making the content for. So one, you got to let YouTube do the heavy lifting. They are the people that have built this platform for us to figure out how to like not only get paid, but find an audience and find our tribe, right? So we got to trust that they can do their job. We're going to do our job and they can do their job. So the first thing that I'm not going to do, so the stuff that I'm not going to do on this new channel, I'm not going to be posting no links to my channel nowhere, because something that a whole nother, YouTube content growth creator said is, when we send the links, let's say to our Facebook, right? And I send the links to my Facebook, and some good, well-intentioned individuals that know me, like, man, Ken done posted a video, man, I'm gonna tap in with Ken. They may not be my ideal object for my video. And if they're not the ideal object for my video, they only gonna watch for a little bit, which is gonna ruin my watch time. And the more that I send the link and they ruin my watch time, that video gets recommended less in the For You recommended page, right? In the little regular page. And the less that my video gets recommended, the more that I depend on that type of support, right? I'm put in a stronghold to where my videos won't succeed and find their ground and their foundation on their own. So it's understanding that you can't take a viewer from YouTube onto another platform. YouTube don't like that. But even more than that, it's not recommended for you to take a viewer from another platform and bring them to YouTube unless they're your ideal viewer. And the only way to figure that out is for them to do a lot of the heavy lifting and not just click a link because they seen you created a video, right? So then you can even post the thumbnail and then have them go find the video if they want to watch it on their own. So then there's that. So now, with all of that being said, I have this is my new shiny packaged YouTube channel. And man, on here, what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be figuring my life. I'm gonna be getting my life to motherfucking together. You understand me? I'm gonna be getting my life together. So we're gonna be using a lot of the understanding, the life experiences, the advice, the stuff that I've gone through, using that to help you, right? Using that to help you with, whatever you might need help with, whatever I can do to document my journey in a way that shows you it's possible for you to do everything that you have in your mind, your soul, your body, your heart, that is possible for you. That's the goal of this channel. For us to create a group where we can collectively overcome poverty together. And with that being said, what I'm gonna need y'all to do is watch that next video, man. Listen, I'm working the job, man. Listen. I'm talking about extra adversity. You talk about hard, man. I'm talking about extra hard. One of the worst days that I've had that turned into one of the longest nights. Man, it's wild. But, with that being said, I appreciate y'all's support. Like, share, subscribe, and watch that video. All right. Peace.